Now we are going to create a simple compose music project. First, let's delete the forever code block and the on start code block here. In this way, I right click on the code block and give delete blocks. In this way, the on start code block is also deleted. Okay, now we can create the rest of this code. Here, when button A is pressed, one music we need to compose, and when button B is pressed, another music need to be played. We are composing 7 codes in this project. I drag the on button A pressed code block under input here. Now let's drag the play tone code block under tone in music into this on button A pressed code block. Okay. Now we need to play the rest of the codes in the same way. For that, let's duplicate this play tone code block 6 times. In this way, I right click on the play tone code block and duplicate it. Let's drag the duplicated code block into the on button A pressed code block. Duplicate it again. Okay, now duplicate it one more time. 4 more code blocks are required. Let's duplicate 4 more code blocks in the same way and drag them into this button A pressed code block. Now you can change the tones of these code blocks. In the second code block, click on middle C like this. Now the key corresponding to middle C on the piano is highlighted. From here you can select a key you want. I select the key to the right of the middle C. The name of the key is displayed below. Okay, now look, the tone has changed to middle D in this code block as well. Let's change the rest of the tones in the same way. For the third code block, middle E is selected. Let's select middle F for the fourth code block and middle G for the next tone. The tone of the sixth code block is given as low A, and for the last code block, low B is given. Okay, now the code for button A has been created. Next is button B. Here, I drag the on button A pressed code block under input and select button B instead of button A. Here, instead of playing the tones and composing the music, let's compose the music using a melody. For that, a play melody code block under melody in the music category is dragged into the on button B pressed code block. Now let's click on this melody. Through the editor, you can create a melody you want by selecting these buttons. Also, through the gallery, you can select one of these melodies. I will select the first scale melody here. Now it's fine. In this way, let's press button A and button B and play the music we have composed. If you have a microbit device, connect this device to your computer and run this project. If you have designed it in this way, you little ones are very talented.